welcoming into the studio Adam Peaty, the fastest man in the planet over 100-metre breaststroke. World record holder, Adam. What an incredible day for you. How do you reflect on it? Because it's been a very busy one.
I mean, yeah, busy is an understatement. You got to go through four prelims, and it's quite difficult when you're against people who are coming in here in very different positions, very different quarantine regulations. So on the first kind of 3 matches, I was like, okay, there's something wrong. I don't know what it is. I've absolutely trained my ass off, for the whole of quarantine. I was on the bike every single day. I was in the gym in my garage every single day. And then we had a really good block into this meet. And I was like, you know what? I feel very confident. I'm stronger than ever. I'm more powerful than ever. I've got a great team, so we're looking at the little numbers, but something isn't quite right. And Mel was just like, you know what? Just rest. Just rest, because I've been going. Had my little boy, and then I've been going. Had like 2 days off, 3 days off. So I came here with an intention to do really well. But I didn't get that till semi-finals, and that's what I'm talking about as an athlete. You're going to have to wait sometimes for the gratification, but when you do wait for it, it's the most beautiful thing and most kind of, I don't know, there's not a word for it, it's just that. It's like, you know what, this is worth it. And tonight, Ilya put up a good fight, very good technically, and very good on the, the pace as well. And I don't think I could have done it without him pacing off him.
Well, when you got the world record, do all of the memories of the hard work you've put into swimming flood into your brain, all the sacrifices you've made, and suddenly you're the fastest man on the planet? Of
course, yeah. I mean, Mel always says, I've got 10 years of background, 11 years of background, so a few days rest ain't going to do any harm. I've absolutely, I'd like to say I've tried the hardest I've ever tried. Going each year, I find something else to try harder on. And, tonight, that kind of took me back down to when I trained at Derby at 4 a.m. in the morning, when I trained at Repton all the way into the Olympics, short course. And on that last 25, I was like, you know what? If someone's there, doesn't matter if they're a little bit in front or with me, I know I've got that, and I've got those kind of feelings. I've got that, training in there, and it's in here as well. And, at the end of the day, that's what counts.
You probably haven't seen it, so we're going to show you your world record. And you can talk us through it.
So good dive, trying something different. I'm just holding to do that fly kick and then go straight into the pull down. Then the transition's very important. You want to carry that momentum as far and as fast as you can. Then really it's all about the first turn. Okay, whip that elbow back. That's something I've learned coming from the next matches. Again, transition, boom, boom, boom. And that first kind of 50 is quite easy. You'd know it's easy speed, we call it. Touch the wall. Okay, this is when you turn on the emotion, turn on the gas. Nice fly kick. They've got a lot better. Again, transition, could have been a little bit better on the transition. Ilya took a bit out of me there. But now it comes down to kind of, it comes down to the why now. Touch again, long turn. Yeah. Again, that's probably something next week I can fix or improve. And now it's, right, okay, I'm coming home, emotion, and that's it. You don't think about anything here except from getting to that wall first and making sure you get it on a touch, because I did glide along the
You dived for that wall.
I did glide a long way. But you're going to make mistakes. Every athlete will make a mistake. It's just by how much. And for me, that was an okay enough mistake to make. But yeah, it did come very close. And hopefully next week I can fix that. But I did have had a suit issue about 10 minutes before, and it got me like a little bit flustered. I was like, okay, I've done this before. It's happened to me before a race. I know exactly what I'm doing, and just get to the race and just swim.
Maybe those little tiny distractions take your mind off what you're about. I know you know what you're going to do, but
yeah. I mean, yeah, I keep saying as an athlete, the mind is the athlete, the body is simply the means. This is my tool, and this is, what I do every single day. So, I mean, when everything doesn't go perfectly, you're still going to get the job done, and we do a lot of work. I go out my way to get a lot of work done on my mindset and improving my mindset, and I work with very, very good people to do that. So even if it's going up to the hills for 3 days without a phone, really have good conversations. What's it like to be the best athlete in the world, or what's it like to be the best soldier in the world? Very, very similar worlds, because one, you've got to have performance, and if it don't have that performance, it's going to cost you. And for them, it might cost them their lives. And you've got to try to get into that mindset, okay, if I lose this race, I'm not going to be happy, but this is my livelihood, this is my job. And for me, like, every time I wake up, I know this is my craft, this is what I'm good at, this is what I love. And tonight, I said it to you after, that was from my family.
So if you hear that, kids, every now and again, put your phone down for 3 days. It doesn't hurt. You become world record holder.
Exactly. Well, honestly, Adam, it's absolutely fascinating to get the insight into your mind in terms of your individual swimming. But I want to touch on London Roar team, because my goodness, the roar of London really got louder over the last 2 days. What a team performance from you guys as a whole, and a few different swimmers really stepping up.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, there was a lot of tired swimmers in match 4. That's not going to lie. I pulled out the last match because I was like, you know what, prelims doesn't really get me going. I'm all about the semis. I'm all about the finals for me. And that was our call. And we was like, okay, team, do a little bit of different racing, have fun out there, but we don't really care if we come 3rd or 4th or whatever. So that energy that we saved in that last match, we brought into the semi-final, and we've got another week now to rest. I think some people are going to take a day or 2 off because it's so intense. And it's all about the energy that you kind of reciprocate every single day. Okay, I'm going to use those matches and use those performances such as Kira on the 50 back yesterday and today on the 100 back. Use that to fuel you. Use that to kind of get the adrenaline rush that you need. And that's the best thing about, a team which doesn't have that and a team that does have that. It's light and day. The kind of cohesiveness and the bonding. And for us, I think, arguably we're the best team at that.
Honestly, it's been fascinating to see the London Roar come together over this match. I want to say well done to you and the team, and we're so looking forward to seeing what London Roar can do in the finals.
Thank you very much.